both in Juno's Harp Motorsport. Behind them it is Davi Joubert, and here we go, the light. Oh, and well, Francis Carruthers unfortunately got blitzed on the start line, and it is Andre Besaidnout who leads this race going into Holes Hook. Carruthers going around the outside, and oh, he's picked up the pace, and now he leads the field around. And Steve Humble in third position there. Or is that no? It is Steve Humble, yes, in third. Then it's Matt Creve, and he's about to be gobbled up there by one of the other Porsches, and Matt Creve loses a place there, Francois.
Yeah, it looks like Matt Creve and Mike Verrier there having a ding-dong there as the leaders go up into turn 4, coming down the back straight. Francis Carruthers stretching that Juno's legs now, as he did in qualifying. He's about 4 car lengths ahead of that Martini Porsche of Andre Besaidnout. Andre Besaidnout there sitting in second place, and he's just been passed there, it looks, by Steve Humble. Steve Humble passes him into turn 5. So they come out of turn 5. It's Francis Carruthers there from Steve Humble, and then Andre Besaidnout in that Martini Porsche.
Well, they come across the line, and in third position it is Andre Besaidnout. You're quite right, Francois. Behind him is Keith Faree, Matt Creve, Clinton Thorne, Gavin Gorman, Louis De Jager, Philip Boyson, Cyril Ginsberg. Unfortunately, we've got a spinner in Holes Hook. That's one of the Porsches. It's Matt Creve, is it? Oh my word, he was trying very hard.
Davi Joubert just leading out now in the
Lotus Exige.
Yeah, that Honda Lotus Exige. He's just come out of pit lane now. He seems to have sorted out his problem. And Matt Creve regains that Porsche. He's now lost a lot of place in the field. He's going to have to make up a lot of places as the leaders go up into turn 5. No, there they go down the back straight already. Down the back straight goes Francis Carruthers. He's followed there by Steve Humble. And then Andre Besaidnout.
Yeah, third is still Andre Besaidnout, and in fourth position Keith Faree. Keith Faree, I think, is Class B. He's lying second behind Andre Besaidnout. But here comes your leader, Francis Carruthers and Steve Humble, both in Juno Harp Sport. Fastest lap from Francis Carruthers. Francis Carruthers with a 1:14.188 as they make their way through Holes Hook, and now up the Joubert Straight into Engen Corner.
Yeah, it's still Humble and Carruthers having a ding-dong up front there. They followed there by Andre Besaidnout in that Martini Porsche. And fourth place there is still Keith Faree, followed by Clinton Thorne and Gavin Gorman. Clinton Thorne and Gavin Gorman also having a little bit of ding-dong as they go up into turn 2. Gavin Gorman looking for a way through.
And right, so the leaders now making their way up the Tygerberg Straight into Malmesbury Sweep and down the back straight, and it's I think Humble is got the measure now of Francis Carruthers as they go down into Cape Town Corner. They've well ahead now of Andre Besaidnout in the Porsche, and Keith Faree also Porsche mounted, and there's a big gap before we get the dice between Clinton Thorne and Gavin Gorman. And across the line, the fastest lap, Francis Carruthers, and he's in the lead with a 1:13.843.
Francis Carruthers puts the hammer down in the main straight going into turn 1. He just blows by Steve Humble, and they go up now into turn 2 into the Engen Corner here. And Francis Carruthers now seems to have found his footing, as so to speak, as he gets ahead of Steve Humble. Steve Humble also looking at the inside into turn 2. He's right up the back of Francis Carruthers, but Francis Carruthers puts the hammer down and pulls away out of the King down into Rose. They now about almost 20 car lengths ahead there of Andre Besaidnout, and we watch there as Keith Faree's creeping closer towards Andre in that Porsche.
Yeah, well, I think we've lost the Ford Birkin 7 of Philip Boyson. He seems to be dropped right down the field well. I think that's Davi Joubert makes his way through, completing his first lap.
Yes, and we've got a gaggle of Porsches there, being led there by Louis De Jager, Cyril Ginsberg, Martin Briss, and Colin Plitt. as they go up out of Rose there, up towards turn 4. It's really nice to see all those Porsches on the track. And lovely, well-prepared cars. And we'll see Francis Carruthers cross the line. He's been followed there by Steve Humble. And they're way ahead of Andre Besaidnout, who is now under attack from Keith Fourie. He's now right up the back. He's definitely closing, Brian.
Yes, he is indeed. So there could be a change any minute there. Keith Fourie's been round this Western Province Motor Club all the Western Province Motor Club's life. Right, coming through now is Clinton Thorne and Gavin Gorman. They're having their own private little battle. And behind them it's Louis de Jager. And now another batch of competition. Cyril Ginsberg was there, but he's not anymore. Cyril Ginsberg, Martin Prince, Colin Pitt, Andre Ferreira and Matt Creve coming back into the situation again. So we'll get back to the leaders, and down the back straight Francis Carruthers still ahead of Steve Humble as they make their way into Cape Town corner.
Yeah, they're soon going to be approaching some of the back markers, and that could change things up slightly. But yes, Matt Creve still about 4 car lengths ahead of Steve Humble as they come into the main straight. Matt Creve now crossing the start-finish line in that Juno, showing the way around Kalani. And posted another fastest lap now of a 1:13.5. That is really flying around here. And we now see Andre Besaidnout is now under pressure from Keith Fourie. Keith Fourie all over the back of Andre Besaidnout as they cross the line going down into turn 1. Will he work for a way pass? He looks at the inside, comes back, takes the slip, brakes. He's now looking for a way through as they go into turn 1. Keith Fourie looking to pass Andre Besaidnout, but Andre wants nothing of it. He puts the hammer down as he leads them up into turn 2. Brian, this is quite a nice battle for second and third.
Yes, it is indeed. Andre Besaidnout hugging the inside line in engine corner. Oh, and getting a bit squirrely was Keith Fourie, but he's right under the wing now of Andre Besaidnout. This, I think, is going to be the dice of the race, as Matt Creve now is moving up through the field. He's up into 8th position after his about turn in Holes Hook.
And Francis Carruthers is now putting the hammer down. He's about 5 car lengths ahead of Steve Humble. And it's still Andre Besaidnout and Keith Fourie. They come down the back straight. Andre Besaidnout putting the hammer down. He's trying to stave off Keith there to not let him get past. And they're still quite a way away ahead of the 5th position car. They've really stretched their legs. And the 5th position being Clinton Thorne. He now goes down the back straight. He's followed there by Gavin Gorman and Louis de Jager. So yeah, this is getting the field a bit stretched out, Brian. We've got to turn our necks a bit.
Yeah, but there's quite a few dices here and there around as Keith Fourie now has another look at Andre Besaidnout as they go into Holes Hook. Out of Holes Hook they come up the Joubert Straight, and still Andre Besaidnout holds it.
Yeah, and as we look down into turn 5, Matt Creve has made up an insurmountable amount of positions. He's back in contention now. He should be up into 8th place now as he comes up the main straight. Matt Creve looking very strong. This orange and white Porsche definitely finding its legs.
Yeah, well, unfortunately he is in 8th position, but he should have been somewhere around about 4th or 5th. He's just ahead there of Martin Prince, Colin Pitt, Cyril Ginsberg and Andre Ferreira as they make their way into Holes Hook. But our leader once again comes across, 3 laps to go, and it is Francis Carruthers that leads from Steve Humble, and we wait for this battle royal between Besaidnout and Fourie as they go into Cape Town corner. Round they come, Andre Besaidnout holding off Keith Fourie, but now Keith Fourie is ducking and diving behind him, trying to find a gap to get through, and as they approach the line, I think the gap is still too big for Keith Fourie or he's going for on the brakes going into Holes Hook, but has he made it? No, he hasn't. He had a good look there, Francois.
Yeah, no, he was rather a bit late on the brakes, but Andre Besaidnout kept him out. They're going back up to turn 2 now. Keith Fourie again going to look outside, inside. He goes on the outside, looks around. Oh, he wants to take him around the outside. Is he going to do the inside out on him? But Andre Besaidnout wants nothing of it. He holds the line tight and staves off the challenge and goes down towards Rose. 2 car lengths ahead of Keith Fourie. Brian.
Yeah, well, Matt Creve now is a lonely little peddler out there. He's got nobody in front of him and nobody behind him. So Matt is all on his own, and all he's got to fight is the racetrack. But he'll soon be coming up behind Louis De Jager, and it wouldn't surprise me if he makes a move there on Louis De Jager in the Lola. But it's still Francis Carruthers from Steve Humble by quite some distance now. It's 2.425 seconds as they make their way through. Wait for it. Where is the Besaidon Note? Farid coming out of Cape Town, and there's still, and no, it's still Besaidon Note ahead of Farid. Farid can't find a way past that Porsche of Besaidon Note, but that's where the action ends. Well, he still didn't make it into Holzhoek, but this is another big battle. Clinton Thorne and Gavin Gorman, they come up across the line. Clinton Thorne just got the legs of Gavin Gorman, but Gavin, I think, is quicker through the twiddly bits.
Yeah, and Louis De Jager there is still in a lonely 7th position, and we watch here as Matt Creve comes through in the orange and white Porsche. Matt really got the hammer down. He's flying around here trying to make up positions. I don't know if he'll quite catch the car in front of him because there's only a lap to go after this. So, yeah, we watch the leaders. They come over the line. So, they're on their last lap.
Yeah, last lap time. And Matt Creve has just done his fastest lap. He's gone green in this particular lap. But your leaders now, they must be coming down the back straight, I think. Oh, very shortly. Not yet. They're into Cape Town already. Across. Right now, they're going down into Rose Sweep now, all in amongst the traffic. And still, Andre Besaidon Note holds off Keith Farid as they go down into Holzhoek. Take them to the finish, Francois.
Right, Brian, the leaders have really stretched their legs and moved ahead as we watch Francis Carruthers going down the back straight. He's now all on his own. He's about 8 car lengths ahead of Steve Humble. Francis Carruthers going there into turn 1 with that Juno. He's really got that race sorted out as he comes up for the checkered flag. We watch the flag marshal. He's out. He's hanging out the flag for Francis Carruthers. We watch Francis Carruthers come, lights blazing, the Lamar feeling. Francis Carruthers, he comes over the line. He's followed by Steve Humble, and Andre Brink has closed off 1 lap down. And Cyril Ginsberg, and we wait for the 3rd and 4th place. The 2 Porsches going down the back straight, and Andre Besaidon Note is now about 4 car lengths ahead of Keith Farid as they go down into turn 5. We watch that. Well, Keith Farid look towards the inside. Andre Besaidon Note's having none of it. He's got the hammer down as they come out into the kink. Coming up the main straight, Andre Besaidon Note, Keith Farid. Besaidon Note closes the door, holds a tight line, goes over to the wall. And it's Andre Besaidon Note 3rd, Keith Farid 4th. Brian.
And I think Clinton Thorne is going to be taking Class C. The first 2 across the line, both A's. The second 2 across the line, Class B. But here comes Clinton Thorne and Gavin Gorman. This is for the Class C honours. And it is Clinton Thorne, Gavin Gorman. And in Class D, Martin Prince did take it from Colin Pitt. Here's Louis De Jager and Matt Creve. Matt Creve not quite making it across the line, but having a damn good go.